Beneath 6 kilometers of crushing Atlantic darkness lies a world frozen in time. The Titanic's engine room, once filled with the roar of machines, the footsteps of men, and the hum of life, it now rests in silence. Every engine, every pipe, every rusted tool tells a story not of loss alone, but of endurance, of memory preserved beneath the sea. The massive boilers, twisted and corroded, stand as monuments to human ingenuity swallowed by time. Pipes hang like frozen veins, algae draping across fractured surfaces. Tiny bubbles drift lazily, dust-like particles swirl, and thick clouds of silt rise whenever the ROV's manipulator disturbs the floor, revealing glimpses of a world once alive. In the shadowed cargo bay, the cars of 1,912 lie abandoned, some capsized, frames crushed, doors torn away, seats crumbling into sand and silt, steering columns fused to dashboards, wheels half buried. The ROV's light passes slowly over them, showing not just metal and rust, but echoes of journeys that would never be completed. And there, among the corroded machinery and scattered tools, lie the silent forms, faint, pale outlines, softened by decades underwater. Long, fragile impressions that hint at human presence, resting in eternal quiet. Algae drifts through them, silt drapes them like a curtain. The manipulator carefully brushes aside sediment to reveal the fragile traces of lives intertwined with the heartbeat of the ship. The workbenches are collapsed, rusted hammers and wrenches half buried, crates spilling fragments of metal and cloth. Each object remains exactly where it fell, a frozen testimony to the men who labored here, to the stories that ended abruptly, yet linger still. The ROV traces along broken ladders and corroded railings, revealing engines twisted and frayed, gauges locked at zero, wires turned to dust. A faint spark reflects in the darkness for a fleeting moment, a ghost of the electricity that once gave life to this magnificent vessel. Here, beneath the weight of the ocean and the passage of more than a century, the Titanic breathes quietly, not with air, not with sound, but with memory. Cars, tools, and the silent forms all remain fragile, relics of duty, of journeys interrupted, of lives that once moved and labored within these iron walls. And as the ROV's light fades back into the black void, the engine room remains, suspended in time, a cathedral of decay, of sorrow, and of stories that refuse to vanish beneath the waves.